I think you wet it again. Oh, so cute. Oh my God, I made another sale. Good morning. I feel like there's a lot going on. I'm kind of doing things in reverse order. I should have cleaned my studio before I started to throw, while trying to keep some sense of New Year's Eve calm. I'm also trying to run the kiln for the first time and trying to do like a small launch in February. And right now it is officially the second week of January. So that doesn't leave a lot of time. I am trying to take things slowly and peacefully, but also we gotta move. I've already started making for this launch. That's happening, or maybe will be happening. I have about 45 or 50 pieces that I am looking to make, then add on at the same time like 3 custom pieces that I'm making. We'll talk about this later. It's a whole thing. I have leftover pottery from a market that's seasonal that I'm not going to be selling right now. I have 3 buckets of reclaim that need to be reclaimed. I have a lot of mopping that needs to be done. I need to do a deep clean, like such a deep clean where I need to wear a respirator, I think. Today, I think the plan is to throw some more. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 travel mugs wedged out and 4 jars. So we're gonna just do those 9 pieces and then probably take a break. We will get to some handles today. I have probably 10 or 12 mugs upstairs that need to have handles attached to them. I also have like 10 more desk friends that need to be turned into desk friends that are upstairs waiting, and then I think we'll focus on cleaning up this room today. I got this table for a collab. My first collab that I'm doing. I got sent something in the mail. I can't even, I'm still a little bit in shock. I have not unboxed it yet. I'm gonna be doing the unboxing like live in a video. We'll get into that later. It's a pretty cool thing. If you're a potter or an artist or have a home studio or something, this collab item might be something that could be really good for you.
I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our 2 outlines. I like to see the shape you're in from time to time. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine. I just wanna see the same things you can see, understand the meaning on a new degree. Maybe that could happen when you're next to me. I just wanna see the same things you can see.
Okay, it's after nap. We did all 9 pieces, came out really, really well. And I am drinking some tea out of this mug from my friend Ada. Thank you, Ada. And it's time to start cleaning up. I think I'm gonna get a big trash bag. I have some old clay bags that I don't need to keep every single clay bag that I have. I do like to keep some and clean them out and reuse them for when I reclaim my clay, but I don't need 20 or 30 of them at a time. So unfortunately, that is one of the things that I'm gonna get rid of today. And then I'll probably wear my respirator because they're in like a big pile. And I know I'm gonna get up some dust in the air. I'm gonna turn my air purifier up all the way. This is really the main area that we need to focus on. The rest of the room isn't that bad and could use a tidy, but we're gonna focus on this. This is where I'm gonna put this new table that I have that's right here. We're gonna clean up under the reclaimed table. I'm gonna mop, probably clean the wall, because then I'm gonna put the table there and I don't wanna have to move the table again when I wanna clean the wall. Also put some pottery away that I won't be selling right now. See if we can place this table, and then I think I'll do the unboxing tomorrow. So stick around for that. It's actually the next day. I didn't do any of that handle making or finishing up the mugs or desk friends or anything that I had kind of planned on doing last night. When I was throwing a few days ago, I definitely pulled something in my neck. I have a habit of trying to throw when my clay's a little bit too firm, like just the slightest bit too firm. And I can do it, I can make it happen, but I always, every time I do that, I get a strain either in my forearm right here, or in my wrist, or in my neck. And so I pulled something. It's been like 5 days and it's really annoying. So I got a migraine last night. So I just decided to save it for today. My neck still hurts a little bit. It's gotten a tiny bit better, but anyways, so we're gonna pack up an order that I have to send out into the mail. It's a little stick incense holder with a little raccoon. It holds it just like this. And I love him. And then I definitely plan on doing the handles today. I put the travel mugs and the jars we made yesterday into a bin. And so we can trim those up today, which is really cool, and start to add those features. I gotta go to the post office right now, drop this off before they close. It's only 11 o'clock, but it's Saturday, so they close at like 1. I took a shower, which I'm just learning in my 30s now that if I get ready for the day, then I all of a sudden feel like a human and like I can do things and I can be productive. So, showered, fresh, clean clothes. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do the handles at nap time today. I'm gonna try to film the collab for Instagram. I'll film it for YouTube too, but it'll kind of just be, your angle will just be in watching me film it for Instagram, but you'll see the whole unboxing too. And then I'll probably be able to use it today, the collab that I got. I'll probably be able to use it for after I trim up the pieces. That would be helpful to have done. Oh, let me get my wax started here. I always do a wax seal for each of my orders. All right, she's ready to go. No movement in here. We're gonna go to the post office, and then I will see you at nap time to talk about the new table and what's gonna go on it. Hi, I'm Amanda, and this is my home pottery studio. Oh, shit. I just broke the microphone to my phone mic. I don't even know what I'm gonna do because I have to finish the voiceover for it and I need, let's unbox it. I'll figure it out later. I'm gonna have to see how much it costs to get a new one of those adapters. Good morning. So today we're going to try out the new bee mix that I have. It's a mix of porcelain and stoneware. If you've never used it, it could be really good for the type of pieces that I make. So I'm excited to try it, but I am a little bit skeptical. The kids are doing some schoolwork in the background if you hear anything. I'm going to start with 4 travel mugs. The tricky thing with bee mix is that, like porcelain, it can be a little soft and wobbly when thrown. So hopefully I don't throw it too thin or get it off-centered or anything like that. So let's give it a try, and hopefully some of the 4 mugs that I have wedged out will turn out okay. Oh, I love the way this feels already. Little off center. I need to slow down my wheel. I have the habit of throwing fast. I think the lopsidedness just has to do with some air bubbles that I have. The clay I use right now is a groggy brown clay, and I love that too. I honestly love the way it feels. I love feeling like the sand in it, but this is so smooth and buttery. All right, I think that's as thin as I'm gonna go, just to play it safe. I've been throwing my travel mugs in a 1 form, and I love it. Instead of making a cylinder and then adding a lid afterwards, I build the lid right in by throwing it and leaving the top a little bit thick so that I can fold it in, give it a 90-degree angle like this here, and then try to close up this hole. I'm not trying to close it, but leaving just a little bit of space, and then I will, after the trimming process, I will cut it halfway and make a little hole for drinking, and then this will be open here for like cleaning and stuff like that. That honestly turned out so well. Maybe I'm speaking too soon, but I had almost no issues with that. I'm sure it'll get me. I could see how, it's very, very soft, so I could see how I could run into an issue for sure. I'm going to be trying to do like a thin neck potion bottle, so I could see when I start to collar in, I could get that wobble, or it could totally fall. But I'm going to finish up the 3 more travel mugs that I have. It's already 11:30, so I might just finish up these 3 travel mugs, and then I have 2. I want to try 2 potion bottles, and that'll actually be it. So we'll see how I feel after I finish these 3. This is for the next round. Everything that's going for the first kiln, I've already finished. I finished the handles on the potion mugs the other day. Now everything has to dry for about a week. I hope that's enough time. And I would like to put kiln wash on my shelves. So I think we'll do that together, and then I have to underglaze a few mugs that I have upstairs. And then after that, everything is ready for the first kiln load. I'm very anxious and nervous to run it for the first time. I'm hoping it'll be one of those situations where after I do it a few times, I won't be scared anymore.
Last rodeo written on my back window. I've never tried this before I met you. Here we go into the wild sadness unknown. You seem to shift what I thought that I knew. Kaleidoscope, both of us changing our pattern with every spin. Oh, kaleidoscope, glass bits and pieces from planets that I've never been. I am fixated on every new shape you're making. Turn brass ring, here I am aiming to please. Comets and asteroid blues cross between.
It's the next day. It's super snowy outside and so cozy. I'm gonna get these B-Mix travel mugs finished up, and I'm gonna be trying an underglaze transfer for the first time. And I wanted to save the transfers for this white clay because I think it'll just show up so much nicer. It is kind of on the softer side of leather hard, and I've never done these transfers before, and there's completely mixed opinions on whether to do it bone dry or in a leather hard stage. So I'm just gonna figure it out myself. I'm supposed to kind of wet this so the transfer really sticks. My idea is to have it on like the bottom half and then have a drippy glaze going over top of it. Because it's almost Valentine's Day and this whole drop is kind of a Valentine's Day theme, I got a transfer that's like a bunch of lips. Oh, I can see it sticking already. I think you wet it again. I'm gonna take a rib to it and just really put in that pressure. Okay. Okay. I'm not mad at it. I think the good thing about doing it leather hard is that I can clean it up a little bit easier than if it were bone dry. Because it's lips and it kind of has like, you know, some dry parts on the lips that would naturally happen if it was like real. I think that kind of makes it look more real. I'm just gonna make sure I don't smudge it because I just smudged one by accident. But I'm gonna finish up. I have 3 more and I'm gonna do this to all of them.
I'm hushing the dog on the chain. I'm running up stones on the edge of the bank. Rally the troops for another refrain. I sing this softly to myself. I sing this softly to myself.
It's the next day. Glaze Unload is today. It is 12:30 in the afternoon and the kiln is only at 341 degrees. So it's cooling down so slow. This is the worst part. Waiting for the kiln to cool down. I'm really nervous. I hope I didn't glaze it too much. I hope I glazed it enough. and I hope nothing dripped onto the shelves. Most things have a cookie underneath it. Sometimes my desk friends can get a little bubbly. I don't necessarily know why. I think it's because I over clear glaze them, but it's a pretty light coating on it this time. So I just hope everything turned out good enough, or most things turned out really nice. And of course, I used a lot of glazes that I've never used before, because why not? It is probably worth it to, you know, make test pieces and things like that and test it and do a lot of like glaze testing, whatever. But if I'm gonna take the time to make stuff and put it in just for testing, I might as well spend an extra few minutes and add a handle or some extra features and make something that's sellable after the glaze unload. That's just kind of how I'm seeing it right now. I calculated everything that's in the kiln right now, and it's a $1,200 kiln load. That's insane. Everything that's in there equaled up. If everything came out perfect and I could sell everything at its full price, it comes to $1,200. So here's the thing though with the launch. So we just had a family member pass away, and we have to go to Virginia, where we're from, and drive down there, which takes a day, drive back, which takes a day, and we're gonna spend 2 full days there. So we're gonna be gone the exact time that I was going to do the launch. So things have changed a little bit. I was gonna do 2 full bisque and glaze kiln loads of this collection, but now I can only do 1. Which is okay. This is just a practice launch anyways. I've never done one, so I don't have to go that hard, you know. It's just a practice. And so I'm still going to launch, and I'm going to say right now into existence that the launch will be February 6th, which is a Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're driving back Thursday. I will probably have to puzzle piece my time together while we're there, but I'm gonna try to finish my website. I'm gonna try to do a little bit of social media advertising, but we're exactly 1 week away, and you're really supposed to, you know, talk about a launch for weeks in advance. And so I've done nothing to advertise except for my stories, which only about 150 people see my Instagram stories every day. So I'm sure there will be pieces on there still. I barely expect to sell anything at all. So go and look on my website and see if there are things on there. But even if nothing sells, this will have gotten me to one of my big goals, which is to make my first website. So it's already paid for. I bought it. It's official. I just have to finish up a couple of like the About Me page and the FAQ, things like that, which shouldn't take too long. And then it's ready to go. I'm picking up a cake tomorrow for the launch to kind of just have like a celebratory thing. But I got like a Gothic Valentine cake to go with the launch. Hopefully I can take some photos of them together and kind of advertise it in that fun way. I have reel ideas and photo ideas and things like that, but it's just getting the time to do it now. It's Friday and we have to leave Monday to go to the funeral. So I have 2 days to take pictures and video, and then maybe edit it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and start just posting things on Instagram like crazy. Pictures and carousels and reels and whatever. And then in the slightest attempt to advertise it. But again, this is all just practice. It's not meant to be a perfect launch. I think that's the only thing I can do is practice. It is past 7 p.m. now, and it is just getting to 130 degrees. I took the peepholes out and I cracked it open about an hour and a half ago. I can't wait anymore. Oh, it came out perfect. Oh, this is really cute. So cute. Need to get some content too. All right, I'm really eager to get to the second layer. Wait, I think it worked.
It all came out beautiful. Look at that.
Look at the red. Look how pretty that is. So pretty. Oh, that's pretty. Hello. It's been about a week. We're home from our trip for the funeral. I just took a shower. It is launch time. We're launching in 12 minutes. I'm going to pull it up on 2 different screens here because before it launches, maybe I can walk you through what it looks like. So I'm going to minimize myself and I'm going to open up the website so you can see, okay? Okay, so here's the homepage. Just a little picture of me, really the best that I had at the time. And I could see this being an ongoing image. Maybe in the future it will be like a collection photo or something like that. I love this little graphic that's moving. It says embrace your whimsy. You scroll down and this will always show either some snippets of a collection that I'm working on or maybe like some bestsellers. That'll be ongoing as well. And then down here, you can sign up for my newsletter. I still think I have to test this out. It's supposed to work, but I obviously haven't put in my own email or anything like that to try it. Let's go to the About page first. It's a little snippet of myself as a stay-at-home mom, and I'll probably add more to this, like maybe how I started the journey of pottery, but for now it's just short and sweet. I added an FAQ because often at markets there will be a lot of questions regarding the safety of how to use the piece. So there's information like that for dishwasher, microwave safe, ordering custom pieces, if I have a storefront, processing times, and things like that. That also will be an ongoing page as I get more questions and as I feel like I need to add more. Here's a little contact page where you can contact me directly from my website. But down here, you can just email me directly. There's a little email link, a link to my YouTube and to my Instagram as well. I'd like to add a 4th page relatively soon, maybe in the early spring, where it will list all of my markets that are coming up and where you can find me in person. And then last but not least is the shop page. So I have 20 pieces, or maybe 18, listed here, and hopefully if you want to check it out, there are still some pieces listed for you to see as well, but we'll see. If you hover over it, it'll go to like the next picture, which is pretty neat. And then you can click on it and it'll bring you to the piece, which will give you just a small description, and then you can add it to a cart. At the top will be an ongoing little notification about what's going on with Whimsy pots, probably mostly like collection information when the next pieces are coming rather than like market information, because that will have its own page. But yes, pretty much short and sweet. I'm really happy with it. I just used a template on Squarespace, which is where I'm using my website from, and we have 5 minutes left. I obviously don't anticipate many sales at all. I'm suspicious of 2 possible sales because there are people who were telling me that they were going to be on right at 5 o'clock looking to purchase something. For people who signed up for my newsletter, I sent them, I need to get ready to send the next one actually. I sent them a promo code for being signed up for my email newsletter. I got them a 10% off promo code. So if you are interested in signing up for my newsletter, you should go on the website and go do that, because you'll get promotion information like that, promo codes and special deals that you won't get anywhere else. You'll also get a monthly newsletter that'll just give you updates and information about what's going on at the moment. Okay, I just hit live. And I posted on Instagram. I just made 1 sale in 1 minute. Thank you, Tara. She bought it 1 minute in. Oh boy. Thank you, Tara. Okay, so there's no like notification on my computer other than like me refreshing the page, but I got an email right away, which was like an indication that I made a sale. Okay, let me send out my email once more about a promo code. I wish I could see when someone was on the site right now, but I'll tell you why I didn't go with Shopify. I really was going to because I love their feature of being able to, you know, see who's live, where they're from, and you get a little ding when you get a sale. That's obviously very satisfying. Oh my God, I made another sale. 2 sales. It is 5:06. That's pretty cool. But anyways, so Amazon is stealing that information, and I actually bought my domain name, whimsypots.com, from Shopify, and then posted on Instagram that I was going to be working on my website soon, and a friend of mine, Olivia, told me about this scandal, and then I kind of pretty much immediately was no longer interested in working with them, not only for, you know, the sake of not having my items stolen or images stolen and then represented as like pretending to be me, but also just I'm not really interested in having any affiliation with Amazon whatsoever. I'm not interested in selling my items on Amazon. I'm not interested in giving Amazon any more of my money if I can avoid it, or any of my business where I can avoid doing so. Sometimes you can't because there's certain things that we need as a small business, but if I can avoid it and go with a different platform, then I'm going to do that. And if that means that I don't get the dopamine hit from a ding sound and seeing who's on my shop live while it's happening, then that's just going to be my choice. Maybe I can do that somewhere on here, and I just haven't figured out where to see those analytics of like a live shopper. One thing I also added onto here is the option for shipping, but if you're local to me, I added an option, I think, to pick up locally at the store that I'm in. I have an extra shelf on my shelving unit where I sometimes have left a packaged up item that someone purchased with their name and information on it right there at the bottom. And luckily the store has like a camera system, and so they don't really have an issue with theft, and a lot of the other vendors will do the same thing, and it hasn't been an issue yet. So I left that option as well because I know a lot of the people who follow me on Instagram are local to me and have met me in person. So if they wanted to purchase their item and just pick it up in a couple days in person right near them, instead of paying for shipping and have it shipped to them, then they have that option to do so. I want this mug, but the website wants Apple Cash. Can I Venmo you? Okay, someone sent me a message. This dead rose mug. I don't know if it's user error, Miss Laura, or if it is on my end, but okay, let me message her. I just removed it from the site. Okay, so she said that it was only giving her the option to do Apple Pay, which is not supposed to happen. You're supposed to be able to. Thank you for letting me know. That's weird. Let me pretend like I'm buying something. It's allowing me to input my credit card information, so maybe it was just being weird for her. She said it's probably me. I think it is you, but that's okay. So I made the 2 sales from Mushies. I made 1 sale for a mug. My friend is buying a jar, and I sold 2 Mushies to my friends before they could even be listed. So that's 6 sales so far. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Hopefully I can get this video up soon. Go and shop my website. I will be restocking as I make items from this point out, unless there is a specific collection. Otherwise, as I'm just making products, there will be listed on my website, which is whimsypots.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.
Live a life
you adore.